Bonjour and welcome to another video. I'm outside in my backyard and I'm looking for this guy who calls himself the Lone Star Soldier. The Lone Star Soldier. Where is this guy? Where is he? I can't find him. I'm looking around, I don't see this guy. I don't see him at all. Shit. Yeah. Okay, before I get into this video, I received a comment for my previous video on this channel. Someone is giving me advice on how to speak and edit my videos and write down what I should say in that video or videos in the future, excuse me. So this guy's criticizing how I'm talking. You know, I'm just doing the best I can on making these videos. You know, I'm just scared and I just don't know what to say. But you know, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better at making better videos by talking clearly and remembering what I'm saying in this video or any other video on this channel or future videos, excuse me. So, you know, there's a saying, you can't please everybody. All right, let me get into this video. Okay, I'm nice and comfy here. It's not that cold out. It's not that cold out here. I'm outside, by the way. At the beginning of this video, I'm outside in the backyard of my house, and you know, it's not that cold out here. So, you know, it's kind of warm a little bit, getting into like, you know, getting warm here. But I doubt it's going to get cold. So, okay. Enough of that. Let me get into this video. Okay. And the title of this video is, why are there so many jerks in Texas? Let me repeat this again. Why are there so many jerks in Texas? Okay, yeah, you know where this video's going. Yeah, I did this video because someone commented on one of the videos on this channel that I did about Texas. I did about a lot of videos about Texas. And you know, I'm getting those comments, those hate comments, excuse me. I'm getting those hate comments, getting that hate. But you know, I don't give a shit, you know. Give me your worst. You can kiss my ass after that. Okay. And it's a post that I'm reading on Quota. Hope you guys can hear me. Okay. I'm just going to read one comment in this quote, in this Quota post page. I'm reading this on my smartphone and it reads as follows. There is an incredible amount of jerks in Texas. And I say this as someone who has traveled the world, lived in several states, and traveled Texas extensively. I don't have a brilliant answer as to why, but these are my observations. Number one, they are extremely macho and obnoxious, and even the women are macho. For example, when merging on the freeway, person next to you would rather speed up and risk crashing into you at a high speed that have to get behind you. Happens every single time. Number 2, they act like everyone not from Texas is unwelcome and shouldn't be here. They always comment about people moving here from different areas as if they're being invaded. They hate anything not Texas. Number 3, since there are so many bad qualities in Texans, they accept these qualities as normal. All the hateful, bitter, antisocial meanness have become typical with Texans in remote areas. This isn't as common in cities like Austin and Dallas, but they are everywhere else. Their premise is they can be rude to those who they perceive to be outsiders, because us outsiders are rude by not following their Texas culture. To break it down in the simplest form, they hate anyone different. The degree of hate is equal to the amount of difference. Number 4, any problem that arises will always be your fault. They always do this, even to each other. None of them accept responsibility for anything. They always have to be the best at everything, and they compete in every situation. Number 5, there isn't the normal voice of reason that you find in most groups. They all support each other in their bad deeds. It's like a security net for them. If they support other people's misdeeds, then that person is more likely to let them get away with stuff too. Number 6, cronyism runs rampant. So many incompetent people being hired for reasons other than being qualified for the job. Oftentimes, they know someone who be a threat to illegal or immoral behavior, and they aren't much by way of competition. Number 7, Texans pick a group to belong to and discriminate against anyone else not in their group. This could literally be any group, and the discrimination could be for any reason. If you mention the idea that they are shutting out other groups, you will be mocked. Number 8, worst drivers in the world. Imagine Wild West with high-speed racing and cops that never ticket people for speeding or driving recklessly. In Texas, you have to crash into someone to get a ticket. I could go on for days, but I wouldn't because it makes me feel sick. I really hate this place, but I am stuck here for the time being. I highly recommend not moving here if you're not a jerk. If you are a jerk, then you've probably found your own slice of heaven. Still looking for that Lone Star Soldier. I gotta be careful out here. I might step in some fucking cow shit out here. Because there's cow shit everywhere. fire ants, possums, raccoons, squirrels, all kinds of shit out here. I'm afraid I'm gonna be attacked by a goddamn deer. Oh. Okay, so I agree with everything in this post. People in Texas are extremely macho and obnoxious. And the women are macho. That's true. Yeah, there's some women who in this state who act like men. It's kind of hilarious to me, but it's kind of sickening at the same time. But not all women in Texas are macho and act like men. And the same thing goes for the rest of the U.S. So, let's see here. Merging on the freeway. The person next to you would rather speed up and risk crashing into you at a high speed than have to get behind you. Yeah, that happened to me. I was driving on the freeway one day and I was in the passing lane or overtaking lane to overtake a vehicle. And someone in a pickup truck drove up close to me, tailgating me and honking their horn at me. And I couldn't wait to get done overtaking some vehicles in the slow lane so I can get back into the slow lane and get out of this moron's way. And I find tailgating to be dangerous. I mean, driving up close behind someone, that's dangerous. And it's against the law and you don't do that. That can lead to an accident. So I don't do that. I just drive as far away from someone from behind as possible. I don't drive up close behind them. And some people in Texas do that because I live in Texas. Okay, let's see here. They act like anyone not from Texas is unwelcome and shouldn't be here. They always comment about people moving here from different areas as if they're being invaded. They hate anything not Texas. Yeah, some of the people here will judge you and they'll look down on you because, you're not like them. And they hate anybody who isn't like them or look like them. And that's true. All the hateful, bitter, antisocial meanness has become typical with Texans in remote areas. Yeah, that's true. Like for example, if you criticize Texas or say anything bad about the state, yeah, they'll show that to you. And this Lone Star Soldier, who I've been talking about in this video, is someone that I saw in the comment section on one of my videos. I'll say this again. And he said something like this: hate is directed towards someone who messes with the Lone Star Soldier. Which is a ridiculous comment. Yeah, they'll say they'll be hateful, bitter, antisocial, and mean. They'll say something to you if they hate what you're saying to them about their state, and you say something back to them, they ignore you. So yeah, and and they're kind of butthurt, because they think that their state is so perfect, it's the greatest place in the whole wide world, blah, 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 blah. And it's not. So I'm not going to go into like how Texas is. Okay. Oh, I like this one. Number 6. Cronyism runs rampant. So many incompetent people being hired for reasons other than being qualified for the job. Oftentimes, they know someone would be a threat to illegal or immoral behavior, and they aren't much by way of competition. Oh, yeah. I can relate to this. Here in Texas, people who get hired at jobs will know somebody. Oh, I know that person. It's basically a bunch of ass kissing and dick sucking. So in order for you to get a job here in Texas, you gotta know someone, you gotta kiss their ass, and you gotta suck their dicks to get a job. And a lot of people in Texas who, some of them, not all of them, who kiss ass, they get hired and they don't know what they're doing. They make mistakes and they screw up all the time. And they never get fired. And they'll always have a job. Always have a job. So, and I was getting crap by this woman at this place where I go to pay my water bill. Pay the water bill for water that I get in my house from this place. A water corp supply company. And this woman was treating me like crap. I don't remember. She was treating me like crap, and she was talking to me. She didn't care what I was saying. She treated me like dirt, and she does this to everybody. And to this day, she still has a job. You know why? Because she's white. She's white, and she will always have a job. It's like this. If you're white, if you're a woman or a man or whatnot, if you're white, you will always have a job. You will never get fired, regardless of the horrible things that you do. But if you're black, Hispanic, and non-white, you will never get hired. If you do something bad on a job, they'll get rid of you. So, it is what it is. And the last one, I don't want to spend a lot of time doing this. I want to keep the video short. Okay. Worst drivers in the world. Imagine Wild West with speed limits, racing, and cops that never ticket people for speeding or crashing recklessly. In Texas, you have to crash into someone to get a ticket. I don't know about that. Yeah, I know it's like, people, some cops will see some people driving on the highway, a divided highway, or divisé autoroute. That's French for divided highway. Some of the cops, let's just say a deputy sheriff of a county, the highway patrol or state police, they'll see someone like, drive really fast or reckless or whatnot, and they'll just sit back and won't go after them. Some will do it, some won't. I dealt with some police officers here in Texas. The Texas Highway Patrol, the state troopers of the Texas Highway Patrol branch of the Texas Department of Public Safety, or Texas DPS. Some of these, I'm not going to bash all the officers there. Some of them are good. They care about their job. They do what they do. Some are worthless. And how can I say this? I was yelled at. I was talked down by some of them. And as I can recall, I almost got ran over by one at a petrol station or gas station while I was complaining about this convenience store clerk making me pay more for gas. And the convenience store clerk was a woman or girl who was the girlfriend of this state trooper. I didn't go and report this guy. If I did, he'll get away with it. His sergeant won't punish him. And yeah, and also I remember I was driving on this highway. Some guy was tailgating me. He was driving behind me really close. I was doing about, let's see, the speed limit was about, I say, 70 miles per hour, or in metric, 110 kilometers per hour. This guy was tailgating me in some white pickup truck. And we both went past a state trooper, a highway patrolman who was parked on the side of the road. We both went past him. That state trooper didn't pull onto the highway and go after the guy. Then we got deeper and deeper into the highway. He flashes his headlights. He flashes the headlights on his truck and ease back from me. Yeah. That post that I just read is spot on. Super, super accurate. So yeah. Okay. This is a barbecue grill. Alright. Before I end this video, I'm going to say this. I don't know, I've been living in the South. The South for years. I've been living in the southern US of A. The South. And the South sucks. It is terrible. Oh my God. I don't know about the northern US, the North. Is the northern US better than the southern US? One day I'll make my way up north to the northern states and see if it's better than living in the South. Little Canadian speech impediment that I have. Yeah, I've been watching too much Canadian television and listening to Canadian radio. So yeah, our Texans are jerks. Short answer, yes. Long answer, no. Some of them are good people. Some are nice and friendly. Some of them are shit. And it's like that anywhere else. So yeah. Yeah, it is pitch black dark out here. I'm actually outside. Shoot. It is dark and it's about like, let's see what time it is on my smartphone here. 6:39 p.m. So, it got dark quickly. It was daytime around 5 o'clock, and it got dark around 5:30 and 6 p.m. So, yeah. So, that's all I gotta say in this video. Texas sucks. Cheers, and au revoir.